Let me tell you what life really respects. Results, outcomes, power, not intentions, not dreams, not plans, power. And power comes from obsession. You don't just set goals and wait, you hunt them, you chase them down like prey, you crush them beneath your feet and then look for more. Because when you're obsessed, success isn't a destination, it's your nature. You will never be rich if you keep living like this. Sleeping in, checking your phone first thing in the morning like a teenage girl waiting for a text, eating garbage, watching other men live your dream on a screen. You scroll past success like it's a fantasy. Money doesn't come to those who want it. Money comes to the obsessed, the relentless, the maniacs, the ones who can't breathe unless they're building, unless they're dominating every inch of life. You think money comes to the guy who works 9 to 5, takes weekends off, unwinds with Netflix and pizza, posts motivational quotes once a week, and then does nothing? You really think that man gets rich? That man gets forgotten? That man gets ignored by women? That man gets told what to do his entire life by his boss, by the government, by a girl who doesn't respect him? He dies quietly. Maybe with a few likes on his funeral post, and the world moves on. That's average. That's 99%. And you were not put on this earth to be average. But you've been lied to, told to be balanced, told to be kind, told to be modest. Modesty is for men who have nothing to show. Balance is for men who have no fire. You think Elon Musk is balanced? You think Jeff Bezos took days off? You think I got here sipping mojitos on the beach, waiting for manifestation to kick in? I suffocated in obsession. I didn't just want it, I needed it. I didn't try. I declared war on mediocrity every hour of every day, and I still do. You say you're tired, so what? You're tired of what? Of not being broke? Of not being respected? You think you've earned rest? What have you built? What have you conquered? What have you sacrificed? You haven't sacrificed anything. You've coasted, you've waited, you've hoped. That's why you're stuck. Hope is for the helpless. Average men hope, obsessed men take. And I didn't just take, I demanded it. I looked at the world and I said, give me what's mine or I'll take it by force. I remember being broke, not tight on cash. I mean broke, cold, hungry, phone screen cracked, car barely working, people looking down on me like I was some lost cause. You know how humiliating it is to pretend you're not starving in front of a girl you're trying to impress, to watch her lose interest as soon as she realizes you're just another dreamer? I've been there. I felt that rejection. And that pain was my turning point. Most men run from that pain. I embraced it, let it burn into my mind. Let it fuel me like rocket fuel. Because once you've tasted the bottom, you either rot there or you rage. And I raged every day, every hour. I trained, I studied, I moved with intention. I treated every dollar like a weapon. I didn't sleep until I'd earned the right to sleep. I lived like a warrior, not a civilian. And here's the part you need to understand. I didn't do it for fun. I didn't do it because I was motivated. I did it because I was obsessed. Motivation fades, obsession consumes, and you either let it consume you or you let the world consume you. But what about balance, Tate? Don't you believe in enjoying life? Of course he wants balance. He's weak. He wants pleasure without pain. He wants reward without risk. He wants the glory without the sacrifice. That man will never command respect. That man will never have a woman look at him with awe. That man dies small. Look around. Most men are soft, emotionally, mentally, physically. They've been raised to believe that being nice is enough, that being liked is success, that if they're loyal, women will stay. That's not true. Women don't want soft. The world doesn't want soft. This is a battlefield. Every day, someone wants what you want. And if they want it more than you, they'll take it. While you sleep, they're grinding. While you scroll, they're learning. While you debate whether to try, they act and they win every time. You need to become dangerous. You need to become obsessed with becoming a man no one dares underestimate. Not your boss, not your girl, not your rivals. You need to walk into a room and have people feel your presence before you speak. That doesn't come from words. That comes from proof, from results, from power that was forged in solitude, sweat, and suffering. I built that man, and so can you. But not while you're average, not while you're comfortable. Comfort is a curse.
Comfort is where dreams die. You think you're relaxing, but you're rotting. Every time you skip the gym, scroll instead of work, lie instead of lead, you chip away at your potential. And that potential, that's your legacy. That's what the world remembers or forgets. And most men are forgotten. They leave nothing, build nothing, inspire no one. But Tate, not everyone can be rich. That's a lie told by the poor to comfort themselves. The truth is everyone could, but almost no one will. Because they're not willing to pay the price. And I'm not just talking about money, I'm talking time. Focus, discipline, sacrifice. The ability to wake up alone and stay locked in for years. To become the kind of man the world has to reward. And that man isn't watching from the sidelines. He's in the arena, bloodied, bruised, but unbeatable. You think this is about money? It's freedom. It's control. It's power. Power to move how you want, speak how you want, live how you want. Most men are slaves to debt, to women, to weakness. They live quiet, obedient lives and call it maturity. They trade their fire for stability. And then they wonder why nothing changes, why no one follows them, why no woman stays. Money comes to the man who commands it, not the man who wishes for it. Not the man who deserves it. Life doesn't care what you deserve. Life gives to the man who demands it. And demand comes from obsession. If you're not obsessed, you're irrelevant. But I don't know where to start. Start by suffering. Start by waking up earlier than you want. Start by cutting out the weak voices in your life. Start by deleting the apps that waste your time. Start by doing the hardest thing every day. That's the beginning. That's the price. And if you won't pay it, stay broke, stay soft, stay average. No one's coming to save you. Your future self is watching. 10 years from now, he's either a king or a coward, a winner or a whisper. And it's you who decides, right here, right now. No more games, no more lies, no more tomorrow. Tomorrow is for the average. The obsessed only know today. The obsessed move now. They train now, they build now, they become now. So I'll say it again for the men in the back. Money comes to the obsessed, never to the average. You want out? Get obsessed. You want to win? Get obsessed. You want the world to remember your name? Get obsessed, because in this life, you either submit or you dominate. And I didn't come this far to submit. Neither did you. Time to command. Time to lead, time to escape mediocrity and become the man you were born to be. No more balance, no more softness, no more excuses. Obsess or be forgotten. Choose.